up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If y'all haven't already, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because yeah, it's only gonna get lit from here. But nah, for real, I've been trying to come up with some content for y'all. I've been doing my little research and everything. So the topic of discussion today is gonna be about, I'm just gonna really be giving advice about teenage pregnancy and everything that I have to go through pertaining to me having kids at a young age, because I am 19. I had my first child. Well, I got pregnant with my first child when I was 15. I had him at 16. So I'm just going to go basically through the pros and cons and give you advice on, everything it is to know, and basically what I done went through as of being a teen parent, So, yeah. Like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell so y'all can get every video that I post. And yeah, and then also comment some ideas, because like I said, once again, for the millionth time, I have been doing this channel by myself, but I will be getting some people on this channel with me soon. So yeah, just comment what y'all want me to do, advice videos, any other kind of videos, because I be seeing other little videos too that I want to do, and I probably try it. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, let's get into the video. So like I told y'all back in my older videos, I think it was like a few months ago, I posted a story time about how I found out I was pregnant with my first son. So basically, when I found out I was pregnant, I was very young, 15. That's scary for anybody. Okay, so mind y'all, once I had my son and everything like that, came home, I was doing everything, I was having help here and there, but it seemed to me kind of like if stuff didn't go a person or people particular way, if it didn't go their way, or if I said no to something or anything like that, they felt like I'm withholding the child or whatever. So, at that age, with me being young, with me only being 16 years old, I don't know, the rights and wrong as of a child and everything like that. I don't know none of that. So, it's like, to me, I feel like if you're young, if you're a young parent, if you're a young parent, or hold on, y'all, because it's like, okay, if you're a young parent and you really don't know what to do, or if you don't have like no sort of guidance or anything, go with your motherly instinct, please. Like, seriously, don't let nobody sit there and try to tell y'all that y'all in the wrong for doing this, y'all in the wrong for doing that. Y'all know how y'all would want y'all child to be treated. You know what I'm saying? You know how you want your child to be treated. You know how you would want your child to be, like how you would want somebody to interact with your child and everything like that, because I feel like it would be vice versa if it was pertaining to anybody else's kids. They would be like, okay, well, you're not finna do this with my child, or you're not finna do that with my child, or I said no and you're doing this, I said no and you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. So basically what I'm trying to get to is, as of the advice wise, don't let nobody criticize your motherly intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody tell you how to parent. Don't let nobody tell you that you're wrong for doing a specific thing with your child or with your kids or whatever. Because like I said, I was 15 when I had my first son. So fast forward to 2018, I had my second son. Okay, so when I had my second son, I was under the impression that everything was going to change, the support system was going to be there, but turns out the only support system that I really had was my people, Okay, so really the only support system that I had was my people. And no, I'm not saying it to try to bash nobody. I'm not saying it. But really, that's just genuinely how I felt. As being a mother, being a single mother, I felt like the only people that I could go to was my people. You know what I'm saying? Which was my mama and my stepdaddy. That was it. So I just feel like if you don't have a good support system, then first of all, let me put it like this. If you're young, period, if you're going to have sex, make sure it's protected. Because I feel like my first mess up was not staying in a child's place. That's really what I feel like my first mess up came. I feel like I should have stayed in a child's place. I feel like I should have been more careful, you know, than normal. Oh my gosh, the lighting. But I feel like I should have been more careful than normal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with me being a mother of 2 now, I feel like people really try to judge your character of being a parent just because of the fact that stuff is not going the way they want it to go. I don't like that. And I don't like when people try to, you know, call you all out your name, call you bitter, because that's another point that I was going to get across. As a being a parent, whether it's the mom or the dad, you know, you're going to get criticized a lot. And see, in my case, I'm always made out to look like the bad person when I always put a stop to something. All the time. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm not speaking on a specific situation, but I'm just saying in general. I mean, so therefore, if anybody out there take it any sort of way, then oh well. But like I was saying, I'm always made to look like the bad person when it comes to my kids. If I put a stop to something, I'm always made to look like the bad person. If I say no, I'm always made to look like the bad person. So I'm basically just saying, if you're the parent, if you're the parent and you're the one that's taking care of them day in and day out, yeah, you have 100% say so of what goes on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you and the child father or the child's mother don't stay in the same household. Yeah. And I'm not saying it because of the fact like, oh yeah, the mother has 100% say so. Yeah, the dad has 100% say so. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying I don't like the fact that when either one of the parents say no to something, it's like either the other parent or the other parent's family or any other, you know what I'm saying, it's always somebody have to jump in to try to defend that parent or whatever. I don't like stuff like that, because I genuinely feel like if me and this person laid down and had a child together, me and this person should be the people that's discussing our children, not nobody else. You know, I don't mind discussing it, but I don't feel the need to go into detail on why I don't want to discuss. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to go into detail about my kids, period, with nobody besides their daddy, period. So basically, like I said, that tip is don't let nobody criticize y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody criticize y'all. And then not only that, I got talked about a lot as being a young parent. I got talked about a lot because I was pregnant while I was in school. But what a lot of people fail to mention is, yeah, I got pregnant when I was in 10th grade. But that whole time that I was out, because I gave birth to my son while I was in 10th grade, didn't nobody mention the fact that before I had him, before I had him and all the way up until after I had him, I continued to do my work. Meaning, after I had him and when I went back to school that next year, I was a sophomore. I think it's sophomore. A junior. I don't know. Whatever one is the 11th grade. I think it's junior. But I was a junior when I went back to school. And then by that second semester, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by that second semester, either that first couple days, I think they had me mixed up as a junior, but I was really a senior. So that's what people fail to realize. After I gave birth to my son, I was 16. So once I got back to school, I was 17 years old. I was 17 years old, you know, going on, you know, yeah, I was 17 years old when I went back to school. So with that being said, I was able to graduate at 17. That's what a lot of people fail to, like, they fail to point that out. They love to say, oh, you had your son when you were such and such years old. You had your son this, you had your son that. Yeah, I understand I had him very young, but all at the same time, I have my diploma to show for it. You know what I'm saying? I have a diploma. I don't have to sit there and brag about the fact that I got pregnant, but I don't have nothing to show. You know, I have a lot to show as of for him, because of the fact that I had him at a young age. Now with my baby boy, I wasn't in school or nothing. You know, I wasn't in school. So back to my tips, because I'm getting so off topic. Back to my tips. Oh my gosh, it's just so hot in here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, but back to my tips or whatever. You need to make sure that you're financially stable when you have a child. You know, make sure you're financially stable. Make sure you can take care of that child. You know, not saying that you can't necessarily ask for nobody help. That's not what I'm saying, because there's plenty of times where I have to ask my mama for help, but majority of the time I'm always my go-to person. I'm always the person that gets my kids everything that they need, because I feel the need not to ask nobody. And that's even all the way down to their daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna waste my breath to ask nobody to do nothing, so therefore you can say, well, oh, I had to do this or I had to do that. And that goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes for anybody, not just that one particular person. It just for everybody in general. I don't like to ask nobody for nothing. I don't like for nobody to sit there and try to throw stuff up in my face. I don't like stuff like that. So I tend to get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? I just tend to get it on my own. So once I came across YouTube and stuff like that, it wasn't because of money or nothing like that. It was because, like, okay, well, I genuinely want to, you know, just entertain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to talk. I love talking about, you know, educational stuff. I like talking about educational stuff. I like to talk about stuff that people can learn from. I do like stuff like that. You feel me? So with that being said, I took YouTube as an opportunity to just vent, because I don't have nobody to talk to. You know, I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't care for friends. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was like, okay, well, let me take YouTube as an opportunity to be able to get my side of the story out. You know what I'm saying? Or just show my personality, show people how I really am. You know what I'm saying? So therefore people can see, okay, well, she really ain't this bad of a person that people trying to portray her as. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, you're gonna have people out here that's gonna make you look like you're worse of a person than what you really is. You know what I'm saying? It's just that on that. But like I said before, I had people just talking down on me when stuff don't go their way. It's just like all hell breaks loose. So that's when I kind of got to the point where, like, okay, well, I'm just gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? So after I had my second son, I was single for about 3 years. Like, I'm still single now, so I'm not gonna say it was, but I've been single for about 3 years, and I've been single since like 2018. Like, literally, when I found out I was pregnant, I was single. I chose to be single, though. It wasn't, you know, their daddy did not break up with me. I chose to be single. So, oh my gosh, this lighting out. But yeah, I chose to be single. So it's not like he just up and left. I chose, you know, I chose to call it quits. I wanted to be off by myself. I wanted to go through the pregnancy by myself, because of the fact that I felt like, okay, well, if I go through the pregnancy by myself, I don't have to worry about nobody telling me that I'm wrong for doing this. I don't have to worry about nobody telling me I'm wrong for doing that. You know what I'm saying? If I chose for him to come to a doctor's appointment, I will reach out to him. If not, then oh well. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Life goes on. It's not the end of the world. That's what people fail to realize. And then another point that I wanted to point out was, do not feel like you're obligated to be with your baby daddy or child's father, or however you want to put it. Do not feel like you're obligated to have to be with them just because y'all have kids or children. Don't, because I went through that same thing. I went through it, and it's kind of like, people will tell you, oh, well, I feel like y'all should do this, I feel like y'all should do that. You know what I'm saying? But all at the same time, it's like, no, because I'm really not happy. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and try to put yourself in a situation to where you want your kids to grow up in a 2-parent household, but all at the same time, you're just miserable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not happy, none of that. And I feel like ever since I've gotten out of a relationship, I've been so much happier. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to gain my social life back. It's been a lot of stuff that changes you once you get out of a toxic situation. And I feel like putting yourself in a toxic situation while you're pregnant or while you have a child or while you have kids, I feel like you're not doing nothing but putting that child in the same toxic situation as yourself. That's really what I feel. And also another point that I wanted to point out is I know a lot of girls, you know, when stuff don't go as planned, you know how some dudes do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know how some dudes do. Some dudes, they'll sit there and they'll not do for the kids. They'll not do for the child. You know what I'm saying? Let me point this out. Do not, and I repeat, do not let nobody make you feel like you're bitter just because of the fact that you're pulling that person for child support, or I'm not gonna say threatening them with child support, but telling them that that's gonna be a next step that you're gonna take and everything like that. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're just as bitter. If they want to call you that, let them call you that. But at the end of the day, don't let nobody sit there and try to portray you as a person that you're not, like I said in the beginning. Because there's a lot of people out here that will make you do that, make you feel like that, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when they try to go back to the soft person that they was, you know what I'm saying? Let the demon out if that's what it takes for a person to have to leave you alone, you know what I'm saying? Let that demon out. Like, don't let nobody sit there and try to talk down on you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not doing a good job as a parent. Don't do that, like, please. Because the thing is, with me in general, I'm the type of person, I sit back and I'm quiet. I'm very quiet. But if I feel like you're just continuously picking, then that's when I'm gonna get rude and disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type of person that's rude and disrespectful, because I'm very playful, I'm very goofy, outgoing, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very easy person to get along with. But please don't give me that vibe as if you're sitting there just constantly picking with me over a situation that don't have nothing to do with you, because then that's going to cause me to be rude and disrespectful to you when I'm not intentionally meaning to, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Do not do that, because I hate to have to be the type of person that's basically acting like an asshole. Like, I really hate to act like that, you know? And I feel like from the time I had my first child up until now, it's just been hell since. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been hell. Like, I feel like with having kids and you're not being with the biological parent, like the kid's biological parent, you know, I feel like you have to pick and choose on how you know, maneuver yourself as of being the mother. You have to pick and choose on who be around your kids, you know what I'm saying? As of like relationship wise, I feel like as of for relationship wise, you have to pick and choose who be around your kids, who to bring around, what guy is nice to, you know, have around. Because see, I haven't brought no guy around my kids at all, you know. But I feel like it's going to get to a point where I'm going to be in a stable relationship, you know, like a steady relationship. And I'm going to get to that point where I'm going to want to introduce my kids to somebody that I've done been around for like a good couple months. Like, I say about 6 months, 8 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? I will feel comfortable bringing my child around because of the fact that I'm not with their biological father. Like, I'm not with their daddy at all. So I don't feel like I should have to sit around and be miserable. And that's another tip that I want to point out to y'all, you know, single mamas, first time mamas that's going through the same thing that I'm explaining to y'all. Don't feel like don't nobody want y'all, and don't let nobody feel like ain't nobody gonna want y'all just because of the fact that y'all have a child or y'all have kids. Because I'm telling you, baby, it's plenty of dudes out here that will accept you and your package that comes with you. Trust me. If they really, I'm not gonna say if they're young men, or if they a grown man and they understand, okay, well, I can't just take her, I'm gonna have to take her and the package that come with her, you feel me? Then it is what it is. There's gonna be it's gonna be that. But if you got little boys that, well, you can come to my house, but you can't bring your kids with you, I don't do kids, I don't like kids, okay, with it, well, baby, we ain't got nothing to talk about no more, because me and my kids, we come as a package, you know. And any dude that I talk to, I let that be known, me and my kids are a package. So with that being said, If you're not kid friendly, then you're not for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not for me. But like I said, do not let no dude or the baby daddy, baby father, whatever you want to call it, don't let him sit there and try to talk down on you as if ain't nobody gonna want you no more, just because you done had a child, just because you're pregnant, just because, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, because that was one of the biggest pet peeves that I had, you know, as of having my kids. I always had that feeling, you know, okay, well, the stuff that he's saying, he's basically saying and thinking that ain't nobody gonna want me, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Life goes on. You can't force somebody to be with you just because y'all have kids. You can't. And there's just that on that. And the reason why I posted the video, you know, is because I was seeing a lot of videos on YouTube about the same situation. It was basically like pregnancy advice, and this was my pregnancy advice going off the experience, you know what I'm saying, like just the experience, because I've dealt with basically all this stuff from 2017 all the way up until 2018, 2019, because I had my second baby in July of 2019. So I've been dealing with this stuff on and off for the past 3 years, because my oldest son is 3. But I'm just not understanding this generation at all. Like, I'm not understanding the generation. But that was some of the points that I just wanted to point out as of being a teen mom, because being a teen mom, it is hard. And not even just a teen mom period, being a single mom, being a mom in period, like, you know, in general. I didn't mean to say in period but in general, it's just hard being a mother, period. And that I don't understand why some people don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't understand it. But I'm very aware of the situation. Like, I'm very aware of it. And if any of y'all need to talk, vent, anything, let it out, y'all can always DM me. Y'all can inbox me. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna personally give you my number, but my Instagram will be down in the I don't know if I want to put it in the description below, but it will be in my intro. It'll be in my intro. So therefore, if anybody want to, you know, hit me up, asking me any advice, asking me any questions about a specific situation, y'all most definitely can message me, because I will message you back. I will ask where you from, you know, like, so I know whether you from YouTube or, you know, whether you just texting just to text. But it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just really hard out here for some parents, you know, like some parents. And I'm not just saying it as a for the females. It's like that for some of the, you know, it's like that for some of the fathers too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not just gonna be one-sided about it. It's like that with some fathers too. But it's for the fathers that actually do for their kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna end this video right here. Like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on y'all post notification bells. Make sure y'all hit me up if y'all need any advice on anything, if y'all have any questions about anything. And also comment down below, or either inbox me, DM me, and let me know some other stuff that y'all want me to, you know, put on my channel. Because as of me doing my channel by myself, I will be posting more of, like, you know, just talking videos like this until I can get the people that's supposed to be working with me on my channel. So yeah, bye y'all.